There's a particular hadith that we should remember. The Prophet ﷺ said that at the end of time, at the very end, when the angels of death have taken the souls of all creatures, all of the animals and the humans and the jinn and even the souls of all of the other angels, and when all that is left are 4 angels standing before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the ones that are called muqassimati amra, the apportioners of the commands of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the 4 archangels of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Jibreel and Mikaeel and Israfil and the angel of death, Malik al-Maut. They will be standing before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala at the very end. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will ask Malik al-Maut, the angel of death, who some call Azra'il. He will ask him, who remains? Who's left standing? And the angel of death will say, وَجْهُكَ الْبَاقِ الْكَرِيمِ, your noble face, وَعَبْتُكَ هَذَا, and this servant of yours, وَعَبْتُكَ جِبْرِيل, وَعَبْتُكَ إِسْرَافِيل, وَعَبْتُكَ مِكَالَ. All that remains is your noble face and me and your servant Jibreel and your servant Israfil and your servant Mikaeel. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will tell him to take the soul of Mikaeel. And Mikaeel will die. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will ask again, who remains? And he will say, you and me and Jibreel and Israfil. And the greatest, or the largest, Jibreel is the largest of all of the creatures created by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. When Malik al-Maut takes his soul, his wings will flare out on either side of him. Huge, massive wings of light, 600 of them, dripping with emeralds and rubies. And he will fall on his face, and as he is falling, the last words on his lips will be, Subhanallah, glory be to Allah, and his face will hit the earth. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will ask Malik al-Maut, who remains? And he will say, only your noble face and this servant. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will tell him to take his own soul. And Malik al-Maut will die. And all of the creatures of the world and all of the creatures of the universe, the seen and the unseen, will be gone. All that will remain will be Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And in that moment of absolute silence, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will say to himself, كُلُّ مَنْ عَلَيْهَا فَانٍ وَيَبْقَى وَجْهُ رَبِّكَ ذُو الْجَلَالِ وَالْإِكْرَامِ. Everything perishes, and all that remains is the face of your Lord. He will take all of the world and all of the universe in his right hand. And then he will ask a question that only he will hear. He will ask the question, أَيْنَ مُلُوكَ الْأَرْضِ? Where are the kings of the world? وَأَيْنَ أَبْنَاءِ الْمُلُوكِ?